Everybody loves barbecue, but not just anybody can be a judge. Find out along with Fatty what it takes to judge barbecue. This is your first time to be a judge as opposed to on the cooking end. Is that correct?
Absolutely correct.
And what's the name of your team?
Smoking Triggers.
Smoking Triggers. And where are you from?
Alvarado, Texas.
And which of the contests have you won before?
I've won this one twice.
Won this one twice. And this is a biggie, right?
Well, that's one of the bigger. They're all getting pretty large right now today, but this is prestigious.
I was about to say, in terms of prestige,
Yeah, this is what they call the World Championship right there.
So what did you learn already as a judge that might be different from what you thought it would be as a cooker?
Stay cooking. Don't judge.
Now, why do you say that? Everybody thinks being a judge would be a dream assignment.
No, not me. I'm a cooker right there. I reluctantly agreed with Tana to do this. I turned her down twice. I said no, so she kept on, and she's such a nice person and has been so nice to me. I just had to do it right there. But it's not my cup of tea. I love to cook.
Love to cook. So what kind of rig do you pull?
What I have a custom-made cooker. I have two of them. They're just like right there, and they're made by Jamie Gear, and he builds them as a hobby, and he is an excellent cook, so he knows how to build a cooker that will cook good, and they're superb.
Tell me about the KCBS. What is the Kansas City Barbecue Society?
The Kansas City Barbecue Society is the largest sanctioning body in the world for barbecue. We have more members than any other, have more contests than any other, and it's the greatest place for people who want to learn anything about barbecue. That's where you need to go.
And it's obviously the sanctioning organization for this contest.
Yes, we do. We don't sanction it as being one of our regular sanctioned contests because the JAC has some rules that conflict with ours, but it's the JAC, and if that's the way they want to run it, we will allow them to run it that way.
But they do use your judging criteria.
They use our judging criteria, and most of the categories are exactly the same, so they do a real good job with it.
Great. What do you do as table captain? What does that mean? What does that mean your job is for the day?
My job is to make sure the judges behave themselves and do a good job. We're basically, a table captain is the link between the teams and the judges. Our responsibility is to see that the rules are followed. The judges do a creditable, very dedicated job to judge and aren't too busy about eating and writing down numbers.
How does your judging process work? Are there preliminary tables, finals tables? How do you organize it?
Each entry is judged by 6 judges, and we realize ours might not be the most perfect way, but everybody else thinks the same thing. They're judged by 6 judges. They have a computer program that tallies the scores from everything, and over the years it has turned out to be a very creditable scoring system.
So basically, the entry with the most points wins.
Entry with the most points wins. That's absolutely correct. And then we work on a score of 180 total points. That would be a perfect score. If you had perfect scores all the way across, you'd have a 180 points.
Who are the judges, and how do they learn how to be judges?
Well, they have to go to a judging school. We had one here yesterday and had 91 people attend. And to become a certified judge and to judge in the JAC, you have to go through the judging school.
No way around it, huh?
No, ma'am.
Gotta be there.
Tana's gonna make you go through the judging school. That's just part of it.
Roughly, give us a short course in judging. What do you tell the judges? What do you want them to think about and know about when they judge?
The criteria that we judge by, we have 3 criteria: appearance, tenderness, and taste. And the first thing is the appearance of the meat. What does it look like? Is it pretty? Does it have a great color? Does it look appetizing? Secondly is tenderness. Is it tender? Is it overdone? Is it underdone? And third is taste, and that's where the judge part comes in, because that's all subjective by the judge. And we try to teach them not to taste what they love, but to taste what they think is good barbecue for all the different sections of the country.
So what is good barbecue for all the sections of the country?
What you like.
That's sort of circular.
Yeah, when you're a politician, you try to do that. Talk for a while, not say anything, you know.
Good job. Thank you very much. Are these real?
Yeah.
These are real ribs.
You have to pass an oral exam at the Grace House University. This is a bachelor level, master's, PhD.
So how did you get the task of creating the judge's oath for the KCBS?
I I developed the oath when I started a sauce contest, barbecue sauce contest in 1984, and then a few years later, I donated that oath to the Barbecue Society for the meat judges, and we adapted it to meat instead of sauce.
Pretend I'm a judge.
So you'll say, I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
to objectively and subjectively evaluate
to objectively and subjectively evaluate
each barbecue meat
each barbecue meat
that is presented
to
my eyes,
my
nose,
my nose,
my hands,
my hands,
and my palate.
and my palate.
I accept my duty
I accept my duty
to be a 2006 18th Annual Jack Daniel's World Championship Invitational Barbecue Judge.
Yeah.
Okay, so that truth,
Justice,
excellence in barbecue,
excellence in barbecue,
and the American way of life
and the American way of life
may be strengthened and preserved forever.
may be strengthened and preserved forever. Brings
You're on
tears
your
to
own.
my eyes. Thank you, Artie.
You're welcome.
What's your name?
John Shook.
John Shook.
Tim Jewett.
Hi, Jim. Both of you guys are judges, obviously.
Yes, we're excited. We're excited.
Well, so I see everybody autographing the aprons. The judges, is that a big deal for the judges to get everybody to autograph your aprons?
Yeah, it is. It is a big deal.
But there's a certain way you got to judge each of the different things and certain procedures that have to be followed. And it was very, very informative yesterday. And they threw us a few curves to make sure we saw, what the disqualifying things were. And so it was very, very helpful.
So you're looking forward to this?
Oh, we're looking forward to it very much.
We haven't eaten in 2 days just to get ready.
Just to get ready. Okay, well, good luck. Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Hello, smoking a fatty. Top of the morning to you from the barbecue capital of the world. We are now standing on sacred ground. I'm Silky Sullivan. I come from Beale Street in Memphis, Tennessee. And I just happen to be fortunate enough to beat these Bevan of beauties last night from Dallas, Texas, that are back here with me today. But I just want to let you know that I'm honored to be here, and this is like going to a Norman Rockwell weekend and spending it in live, real person. The people are real, the food is real, the smell, the nip in the ear is hog killing time up in the hills. And I mean, I predict today, Miss Griffin, that grease will be dropping down your chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
Do you feel it?
I feel it. I feel it
She's
coming
hot.
on.
And she's hot, by the way. I mean, I started barbecue contests all over the world. I've barbecued in Ireland, Bangkok, Russia, Cuba, Mexico, all over the world that I've put barbecue contests
So
together.
does that make you like an international ambassador of barbecue?
That's true. That's what they call me.
Okay, judges, if you can taste the difference between a mac rib sandwich and real barbecue, please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear to objectively and subjectively evaluate. Good. So that truth, justice, excellence in barbecue, and the American way of life may be strengthened and preserved forever. You're on your oath. Do a great job. Thanks.